Hi everyone. So today we'll be discussing another SQL interview problem. So let's see the problem statement. So we have this table tickets in which we have ticket ID, create date and resolve date. Okay. Similarly, we have this holidays table in which we have the holiday date and the reason. Okay. So what we have to find is we have to find the business days between create date and resolve date. So if I see the contents of tickets, right? So we have this create date and resolve date. Okay. So we have to find the business days between the create date and resolve date. And we have to exclude the weekends and public holidays as well. Okay. So in the output, we'll have the actual days. So for ticket ID 1, right, you can see it has been created on 1st of August and it has been resolved on 3rd of August. So it took 2 days. So the actual day is 2. Okay. And the business days is also 2. Okay. Similarly for ticket ID 2, right, resolve date minus create date comes out to be 11, right? So we have total actual 11 days, but the business days are only 8 because we have a weekend in between. So we have to exclude the Saturdays and Sundays from these actual days. So 11 minus 2 comes out to be 9, right? But we have this business days as 8. This is because we have this holidays table and we have one holiday that is coming in between this period. If you see here, right, on 11th, we have a holiday. Okay. So that's why the business days for ticket ID 2 comes out to be 8. Okay. Similarly, for ticket ID 3, the actual days are 15. Okay. But the business days are only 9. This is because for 15 days, right, we have 2 weekends. So from 15, we have to minus 4, right? Because we have 4 Saturday Sundays. So this comes out to be 11, right? And if you see the holidays table, right, we have holiday on 11th of August and 15th of August. So this falls in between the range of resolve date and create date. You see here, right? For ticket ID 3, create date is 1st of August and resolve date is 16th of August. So this ticket will have those two holidays as well. So after excluding those two holidays, we'll have the business days as 9. Okay. So let's start writing the query. Select, I'll take create date and resolve date. Okay. From tickets table, right? From tickets. Okay. And I'll take the count of holidays from holiday table as well. So I'll add one more column here. Count of, let's check the column, holiday date. Okay. As holiday count. Okay. And I'll join, I'm using a left join here. Left join holidays on. Now here I'll be joining the holidays on the basis of holiday date. Okay, so in joining condition, I'll add holiday date between, if I go back to tickets, so it should be in between create date and resolve date. Okay, so I'll add create date and resolve date. Okay, this should be our joining condition. Okay, and I'll use a group by here, create date and resolve date. Okay, so yeah, let's try to run this query first. So if you see here, right, for first record, we do not have any holidays. Okay, similarly for second record, we do have one holiday which falls in create date and resolve date. Okay, similarly for the third record, we do have two holidays. Okay, so now to check the difference, right, I'll use date diff function. Okay, resolve date and then create date. So it will give us the difference between these two dates. Okay, I'll say actual days. Okay, and let's try to run this query now. Yeah, if you see here, right? So it has given me the difference of resolve date minus create date. Okay, so for the first record, the difference comes out to be 2. Similarly, for second, it is 11, and for third, it is 15. Right? Now, to check the number of weeks that are coming in the actual days, right? We have to calculate the week difference as well. So for that, I'm using an extract function. Extract week from resolve date. Okay, okay, minus extract week from create date. Okay, so it will give me the difference of weeks in between resolve date and create date. Okay, I'm using an alias as week diff, and yeah, let's run this query now. Yeah, if you see here, right, for first record we have no week difference, right, because this has been resolved in 2 days. For the second record, we do have 1 week of difference, and similarly for third record we have 2 weeks difference, right? Okay, so now to calculate the weekends, right, we can calculate it using this week diff column. So I'm showing you an example here. So for 0 week diff, right, we have 0 weekends, right? Similarly, for 1 week diff, we'll have 2 weekend days, Saturday and Sunday, right? Similarly, for week diff 2, we will have 4 weekend days, right? So we can get the weekend days by multiplying the week diff by 2. Okay. So if you multiply 0 by 2, you'll get 0, 1 by 2, you'll get 2, and 2 multiplied by 2, you'll get 4. So we'll implement this particular logic. Okay. So I'll remove this. I'll take this actual days logic as it is. Okay. And then I'm subtracting uh, this week diff, right? I'll take it from here. And before pasting, right, I'm adding 2 multiplied by whatever we are mentioning here, right? So yeah, so this will give me the week diff, and multiplied by 2 will give me the weekend days. Okay, and after subtracting it from the actual days, I'll get the business days. Business days without weekend. Okay, so yeah, let's run this query now. Yeah, so if you see here, right, we had actual days as 2, week diff as 0, so the business days comes out to be 2 without the weekend, right? Similarly, for record 2, actual days were 11, and we had 1 week diff, right? So that means we had 2 weekend days. So 11 minus 2 comes out to be 9, right? Similarly, for record 3, we had actual days as 15, and the week diff was 2. So uh, So the business days without weekend comes out to be 11 because we had 4 weekend days. Okay. So this was business days without weekend, right? But we want the actual business days. We haven't included the holidays yet. We do have holidays, right? We have 0 for first record, 1 for second, and 2 for the third. Okay. So now I'll add a query on top of it in which I'll take the desired output columns. Okay. So actual days. Okay. And since we have this business days without weekend and we want to exclude the holiday count as well, so we'll simply write business days without weekend minus the holiday count. Okay, so yeah, it will give me the actual business days. Okay, from this, close this, give it an alias, and that's it. Uh, yeah, let's try to run this query. Yeah, so if you see here, right, we have the actual days and we have the business days excluding weekends as well as public holidays. So this is the desired output that we want. So in this way, you can solve this question. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.